So shall we begin Act 3, Scene 3? This is the last scene for us today for last 11th. So we are supposed to complete Act 3. So we have come to the last scene. You remember that Act 2, Act 2, Scene 1. Then Act 2, Scene 2. Act 3, Scene 1. Act 3, Scene 2. Act 3, Scene 3. So, Act 2, Scene 1, we have seen all these people, especially the three men of sin. Three men of sin. Ferdinand was searching for his son, and then Sebastian and Antonio were there plotting against Alonso and all those things. Then Gonzalo was with them. Then you have scene 2, that is the revolt or plot of Caliban with Stefano and Tringulo. So, Act 2, Scene 2, the plot of Caliban with Sebastian and Tringulo. Sorry, with Stefano and Tringulo. They are trying to plot against Prospero and kill him. Then you have Act 3, Scene 1, Ferdinand and Miranda, love affair. Ferdinand and Miranda's love affair. Then you have Act 3, Scene 2, again same people. These people coming here. They are getting ready with a plot to kill Prospero. Then you have Act 3, Scene 3 now. So we are meeting these people after a long time. So only in Act 2, Scene 1, we saw them. Then we went with the plot of Caliban. Then we came to the love story of Ferdinand. Again came back to the development of the plot against Prospero. Now only at the Scene 3 of Act 3, we are coming back to the three men of sin. Act 3, Scene 3. Alonso and his company, tired out with searching for Ferdinand, hear a solemn music and see several strange shapes bearing in a banquet. We have seen, if you are able to recall, Act 2, Scene 1, how Sebastian and Antonio planned to kill Alonso, while Alonso, Gonzalo, and others were fast asleep. Then Ariel intervenes in the right time and wakes up Gonzalo and Alonso and escape. And Sebastian and Antonio give a false description about it, saying that something like a lion or a bull made noise, and they drew their swords in order to attack. Then Alonso suggests that we shall not remain here. Either we should be on our defense or we should move on to another place. So finally they decide to move on to another place. So the music of Ariel leads them. So that's what we stopped. The continuation of that is now Alonso and his company, tired out with searching for Ferdinand, hear a solemn music and see several strange shapes bearing in a banquet. This will be a special banquet served by spirits. Before they can touch the food, the banquet vanishes. The banquet disappears even before they could touch it. Another of Prospero's magic tricks. This banquet was arranged by Prospero through his magical ability and ably executed under the leadership of Ariel. Ariel convicts the three men of sin. This is important. Ariel convicts. That is, what is meaning of convict? Accuse and convict. There are two different things. He is accused of something. Then there will be a trial. At the end, he will be convicted. If he is guilty, he will be punished. If he is not guilty, he will be set free. That is conviction. So Ariel convicts the three men of sin. That is, he declares them to be guilty of the sin. He declares that these three men are men of sin and they have committed sin. That is convicts. Alonso rushes away distracted, followed by Antonio and Sebastian. Alonso rushes away distracted, followed by Antonio and Sebastian because he was not able to find Ferdinand. He wanted to go to some other parts of the island and search for him, but he could not find him. All three are under Prospero's spell. All these three men of sin, Alonso, Antonio, and Sebastian, all of them are under the spell of Prospero. So, how did they become men of sin? Because Alonso became the man of sin. He joined hands with Antonio, who plotted against Prospero. And Sebastian later joins Antonio in plotting against Alonso to kill him. Therefore, all these three become three men of sin. Okay. Scene 3, another part of the island. Enter Alonso, Sebastian, Antonio, Gonzalo, Adrian, Francisco, and others. You remember scene 2, Act 2, scene 1. All the people who are present, they are still here. Gonzalo, by our laking, I can go no further, sir. My old bones ache. Here is a maze trod. Indeed, through forthrights and meanders, by your patience, I needs must rest me. So, Gonzalo is tired of walking for a long time. So he says, by our laking meaning is given there, by our little lady, that is the Virgin Mary. Those days it was very common to make an oath in the name of Mother Mary. That is Virgin Mary, the mother of Jesus. So, by our laking, I can go no further. I swear by Our Lady that I'm not able to go any more ahead, not able to go. Sir, my old bones ache. Because I am very old, my bones are aching, paining. Here is a maze trod. Indeed, through forthrights and meanders. So they are standing now in a place where there is a maze. Meaning is given there. Labyrinth, a place where a man loses his way. That is, there will be roads which are confusing. Which path to take, they do not know. There are straight paths and wandering paths. Which way will lead to the right place, nobody knows. So there is in London there is a maze. It's called Hampton Court Maze. It has got winding paths, problem routes, etc. Constructed in 1608 in London. Just giving an example of a maze. Hampton, Hampton, Hampton. Hampton. Hampton Maze. This is just to tell you there are Hampton Maze is in London, which is comprised of winding paths and problem routes. That's used often for the tourists. Here they are struck because they are at a maze and they do not know which way to take. By your patience, I need must rest me. So please allow me to rest. I need some rest. My bones are aching, and we are at a place where the road is not clear, path is not clear. Alonso, old Lord, I cannot blame thee, who am myself attached with weariness to the dulling of my spirits. Sit down and rest. Even here I will put off my hope and keep it no longer for my flatterer. He is drowned, whom thus we stray to find, and the sea mocks our frustrate search on land. Well, let him go. So Alonso gives a positive reply to Gonzalo, saying, I'm not surprised that your bones are aching, that you are tired and unable to move. I myself, much younger than you, and supposed to be much healthier than Gonzalo, I myself finding it difficult. So there is nothing surprising that you are tired and you are not able to move. Old Lord, I cannot blame thee, who am myself attached with weariness. Attached is seized, caught with weariness, tiredness. To the dulling of my spirits, dull means dull means not lively, lacking in spirit. Some people sometimes you get up one day morning, you find you are so lively, so alive. Another day you feel so dull. That means there's no life, no spirit. So to the dulling of my spirits, I have become so tired and I have become dull. Then what would you? You should be really tired. Sit down and rest. That's one idea. Now he's saying something further. What is it? Even here I will put off my hope and keep it no longer for my flatterer. I'm going to give up my hope. My hope of finding my son, I'm going to give it up. I don't think I will be able to find Ferdinand anymore. Ferdinand. Therefore, I am giving up my hope, no longer and keep it no longer for my flatterer, giving a chance for my flatterers to unduly praise me, saying that no, you will find your son. I'm not going to give a chance for them. I have given up my hope. One of the main flatterers is Gonzalo himself. Another one is, of course, Adrian and Francisco were also there, encouraging the king. Sebastian and Antonio were always trying to discourage the king, but these other three were encouraging him and flattering him. I don't want to give them a chance. He is drowned, whom thus we stray to find. Stray means we are wandering, going from place to place, searching for him. For whom we are going on searching, he is drowned. He is drowned in the sea. And the sea mocks our frustrate search on land. Beautiful. We are searching on land. He has been drowned in the sea, and the sea is mocking at us. Sea is ridiculing us. You fools, you are searching for Ferdinand on the island, on the land. He is here under me, under my bed. Come and search here. The sea is mocking at us. Well, let him go. Let him go. He's gone. Let him go. I'm going to give up my search. Antonio aside to Sebastian. That is, only Sebastian can hear, others cannot hear. So he's telling Sebastian, I am right glad that he is so out of hope. Do not for one repulse forgo the purpose that you resolved to effect. He is very determined, Antonio. Very poisonous, very determined, does not give up hope. So when he heard Alonso expressing his hopelessness, saying that I no more search for Ferdinand, he is dead, and the sea is mocking at our search for him on land, he was very glad, and he tells Sebastian, I am right glad that he is so out of hope. So means so much he has lost his hope. He has become completely hopeless. And I am very glad about it. Why? Do not for one repulse forgo the purpose that you resolved to effect. Do not for one repulse, that is for one defeat. We were defeated once. That is speaking about his attempt in Act 3, Scene 1, wherein they drew swords to kill Alonso and Gonzalo, and by chance they missed it. So do not for one repulse, the one defeat, forgo the purpose that you resolved, that you intend to effect. We keep on to our target. Our target is to get rid of these two. That we will achieve it. Just because we are defeated once, we should not give it up. Let us be at it till we achieve it. That is, till we effect it. Sebastian aside to Antonio. So Sebastian replies, only Antonio can hear. The next advantage will we take thoroughly. We will take the next advantage thoroughly without missing it. Next page, page number 88. Antonio, aside to Sebastian, once again, he replies to Sebastian alone. Let it be tonight, for now they are oppressed with the travel. They will not, nor cannot, use such vigilance. So now they are oppressed means they are tired, they are weary. Let it be tonight. We shall execute it tonight itself. That's what Antonio says. For now they are oppressed with travel. They are tired and weary with travel. They will not, nor cannot use such vigilance as when they are fresh. If they are fresh, they will be very watchful. Now they are completely tired, worn out. Now they cannot be so watchful as when they are very bright, very in a very, 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 what do you call it, attentive mood. Now they are tired. So let us make use of this chance, and tonight we shall execute it. Sebastian replies to Antonio, only I say tonight, no more. So what did he say? I say tonight, no more. Let's not talk too much. Solemn and strange music. No more talking about this now, because somebody may hear. Somebody may hear. So I shall not talk to him tonight. That's enough. Alonso, what harmony is this, my good friends? Hark. So there is a solemn and strange music is heard, and Alonso hears it first. And he says, what music is this? Harmony is music. What a music. My good friends, hark, listen. Are you able to listen to some music? Gonzalo, marvelous sweet music. Gonzalo also heard it. And he says, oh, it's really marvelous.